to work toward and establish the development of a coordinated and integrated plan to develop a youth sports program in the city of Shawnee, Potawatomi County, and surrounding areas. Also, that is to give the Shawnee and surrounding areas, the kids, the opportunity to develop athletic skills, life lessons, dedication, responsibility, and good sportsmanship. Well, you know, when talking with the board members, we thought it was very important that these kids have these skills as growing older. And, you know, we figured dedication and sportsmanship and everything was a responsibility that you need to become, you know, a junior high kid, a high school kid, and then an adult to be successful in life. I'm motivated because I've lived here for 38 years. As a youth in Shawnee, I got to participate in baseball and soccer and football and basketball and wrestling. And we always had a lot of kids out. Seeing the numbers this year, 299 kids, which I've coached my kids' team for 3 or 4 years, from wee ball up to t-ball and coach pitch. I just saw the need for that. Our numbers are so low. Everybody's going elsewhere to play, whether it's Tecumseh, Dale, Bethel, McLeod, Seminole, the Oklahoma City. We're losing a lot of athletes to these other towns. We'd like to keep them here. And that's sort of why we formed this group, the Shawnee Youth Athletic Association, is to build from our youth to our elementary, up to our junior high, up to our high school level. And that's why we've incorporated all these coaches into this plan, and they seem very positive about it. Yes, basically what we've done is made at-large members, which is Steve Fluke, the athletic director at Shawnee, which he thinks it's a fabulous idea. We haven't had girls softball here in over 10 years. So that's Summer League, yes, they've played in other towns, which is amazing to me. And the next at-large board member is the baseball softball coach at Shawnee, Todd Boyer. He's tickled to death about this because it's going to give him a means to getting kids that have participated and have some fundamentals and things down that they can do. We plan on adding the football coach at Shawnee, which we've talked to Billy Brown, Ron Arthur, the basketball coach, and we've got numerous junior high coaches as well, from Larry James, which coaches football, wrestling, and then Jeff Chamlin, which is the head wrestling coach at Shawnee, as well as girls junior high softball. The use of Lions Club Park, which is located out on Airport Road and basically Federal. So our plan is to basically level the fields, put in irrigation, resod them, and get them playable. Because right now, you know, the situation we're in right now, a lot of teams from outside Shawnee won't come play because the condition that our fields have been in. We'd like to run them as a Shawnee Youth Athletic Association, have complete control to where we can put all the money back into them, make the fields nicer, fencing, dugouts, and before long, we're probably going to need a new building out there because this one's getting close to 20 years old, and it's the bathrooms, and it's getting dilapidated. We estimated around $15,000 to $20,000 just for the sod to resod the 6 fields that we have. Outside donations, we're going to have some fundraisers as well as league and stuff like that will help pay for it. If what we're running into, though, is growing time, if we can't get this done in a quick manner, then what we have to do is just make do with the fields, fix them to where they're playable, where people will see that, yeah, they are better. And then next year when the season's done, scrape them, irrigate them, and put sod in. Wrestling, of course, will probably be at the high school and tag along right along with the Shawnee Takedown Club. Basketball is something we'd look into in depth, and we want to work with the YMCA to sort of coordinate and see how that's possible. I know they have an early season around November, December, and we might have a later season, January, February. Basically, what we would do is take over the recreation for the city, because as I've been told by board members and stuff and city officials, there's really no budget for recreation. They do parks and cemeteries and things like that. So basically, we're a free service to them, and all the money, like I said, is going back to the kids because it's a non-profit organization. Well, there's probably 4 or 5 of them we've looked at. Ardmore, Oklahoma has really nice park and rec. Chickasha has a state-of-the-art $6.1 to $6.5 million facility. It has about 9 to 12 soccer fields, and it also has about 13 to 15 baseball, softball fields, as well as Muskogee, Stillwater, and Weatherford, Oklahoma. They'll have great facilities. Everything's in place. We'll be setting teams up by the 1st of February. Our league will start in April and continue through May and June, which will house tournaments every weekend, plus pre- and post seasons for whatever leagues we play in. But what we're running into now is growing time, like I said, and that's what we need to stress is we definitely have to get out there and get to work on them. And what we want is to make something nice and playable, but we also want to take care of it so it's not torn up, by outside individuals and things.